Hi Taurus, this is your November monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of November. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in November. We have the Four of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Chariot in the potential outcome. We have the Ten of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the World. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer and perhaps even another Taurus. This is a done deal, Taurus. You know, this will very, very quickly become a commitment for the two of you, right? And I don't see any resistance on your part. Quite the opposite. You know, the first card that came out is the Four of Wands, and it is one of the commitment or marriage cards on the table. We have 3 commitment and marriage cards on the table. One of them, the Hierophant, is not only a commitment or marriage card, it's still one of your major arcana cards, by the way, right? But again, the Four of Wands is the first card that came out. This is a way of the universe to say that, yep, this is it. It's a done deal. And that's exactly how this King of Wands clarifying that Four of Wands is going to think about the two of you. It's a done deal. They've already made up their mind. Or they will make up their mind very, very quickly, right? So yeah, the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, they could also be somebody who is, you know, very passionate, fiery, somebody who is with an initiative. They could be a leader in the community, or they could be like an executive at work, you know, somebody who's ready to go, right? And what's interesting, as I already kind of pointed out, is that the Four of Wands is the first card that came out, but then we have the Three of Wands. It's not a downgrade. They're coming towards you with their mind already set about you. Or again, they will very quickly realize what you mean to them and what you mean the world to them. We do have the World here. We'll talk about that in a second. But the Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And again, what they made their mind about is how you guys are going to be together in the future for the rest of your life. So here they come with the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles, you know, it could be a proposal. It could really be a proposal with so many commitment and marriage cards, right? Because this card often does come through as, you've guessed it, as a proposal. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious, right? And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot, it could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success, triumph. This is a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck, right? So again, this will unfold very, very quickly, even though you're an earth sign, so some of you may not be accustomed to things taking off like a rocket, but again, I don't see any resistance. I don't see you hesitating either. So the Chariot, you could be traveling together, by the way. The Chariot could be you guys relocating when the two of you decide to move in together. You could be relocating to another neighborhood, another city, another state, another country, what have you. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the World. You know, it's not really a potential. I'm just going to be straightforward with you. It's not a potential. Especially with the Four of Wands. The first card that came out, now we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in there. The Three of Pentacles, this is the two of you building this together, establishing a solid foundation. Yeah, it's a card of collaboration. So both of you want this. Both of you see the potential. Both of you want it to work out and succeed. And therefore, it makes sense for both of you to put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. Again, no resistance. I think you're going to be on board, right? The World, I already mentioned that, the World right next to the deck. You do mean the world to this person, right? The World is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life coming to an end and a new really happy chapter on the next level up. for the two of you is about to begin, right? So we have the happily ever after, the Ten of Cups, and we have the happy end card. So I think you're going to be happy. that's a reasonable assumption, right? The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, as already mentioned, it's either yet another commitment or marriage card, but at the same time, it's your major arcana card, Taurus. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your major arcana card in your own reading, right? Especially on the bottom of the deck, if you ask me. So this looks like a done deal, right? This person knows exactly what they want. They want to marry you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. They're going to be very straightforward, upfront about it. They will tell you. They will show you. They will propose to you, and you're going to be on board. That's it, Taurus. That is it. I'm not even going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Magician, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords, and we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. This is a very specific spread, Taurus. I've got to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to play out for most of you, but you should still be on the lookout of somebody's going to try to kind of trick you into something you may later regret, right? Yeah, and by trick you, I mean to get you to step out of your marriage or to step out of your relationship, if you know what I mean. But I think you're going to pass it. You're going to pass this test with flying colors, probably partially because of the fact that you're watching this right now. So be very careful. It's like somebody is like being a trickster. The Magician, the first card that came out, is a card of a trickster. It's not a bad card, don't get me wrong, unless it is either surrounded by or clarified by particular cards. And we most definitely have a few of those particular cards, right? In this case, the Magician is a trickster. Somebody who is going to try to lure you into this predicament. Somebody who is going to try to get you involved with them. Right, the Seven of Swords right next to the Magician is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around, somebody who is dishonest. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, this is probably all about your intuition. If somebody says, hey, let's go grab a cold one after work, it may seem like they just really want to catch up with you or just have a conversation with you. No, they have other ideas, really bad ideas, right? The High Priestess is also a card of something hidden, something you're not expecting. So this person's got a few tricks up their sleeve. Perhaps this is not the first time they're doing something like that. Right, then we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords. That's what I think the suggestion is for you to do. What you need to do is just shut them down. For some of you, they may not even try to trick you. They may tell you straight up that they just want to get busy with you behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. But with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I think this is you either seeing right through them and shutting them down, or simply shutting them down right away. Okay? So, yeah, an interesting spread, but spreads like that do happen. I see them every once in a while, Taurus. They do happen. People like that do exist. Alright, so beware. Beware of this person. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, in November. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. And we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, the King of Cups. The first card that came out right next to that Six of Swords, actually clarifying that Six of Swords, is the person who will be trying to get back into your good graces. But no matter what they try, the answer is still going to be no. As a matter of fact, you may even make them cry. I don't know if you're going to make them cry intentionally or unintentionally, but it kind of feels like you are just not having it with them. And yeah, I think at some point you will have to just get a little bit tough on them because they just wouldn't leave you alone. That's what it kind of feels like, right? So death on the bottom of the deck could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, right? The King of Cups could be a Scorpio, or this is what's going on inside your head when it comes to this particular individual. It's done, it's over with, you're not taking them back, right? I'll just talk about the remaining, the last three cards that we have on the table. The Seven of Wands with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, I think this is you know, getting a little aggravated. This is you standing your ground. This is you fighting them off. This is you having to say a few harsh words because I don't think they're going to get it the first time around. And as a result of that, this is them in the Nine of Swords crying themselves to sleep. And all of this is because with the Four of Cups, you rejected them. Okay, so yeah, no means no. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. In November, we have the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, then we have the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Even though I do not see any partnership cards, it could be a partnership that lasts forever. It's like a true partnership, equal give and take partnership. Or I'm talking about the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. You're obviously the King of Pentacles here. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And you're dealing with the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or the King of Swords is somebody whom you're going to hire. It could be a lawyer. It could be somebody who works with finances, somebody who is a professional, right? Somebody whom you're going to hire and they will help you. It could be like a wealth manager, right? There's definitely wealth here. Either wealth that already exists or something that's going to make you wealthy or make both of you wealthy, right? This King of Swords is not a competitor. This is either a partner or somebody whom you're going to be working with, somebody whom you're going to hire to, help you with your money. And money you will have. The Ten of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it's one of the best cards when it comes to work, business, and finances. This card often comes through as a pile of cash, right? This is a card of financial abundance, or this is a card of real estate. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it, is a golden opportunity. Okay, this person could be a real estate agent and they could help you purchase a house or sell your house and purchase a new house. But it is a golden opportunity in terms of this could be a long-lasting partnership, long-lasting relationship. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is a fantastic card to have. It's a card of starting a new cycle, right? A very fortunate new cycle. Alright, so keep an eye out for this King of Swords, either an air sign or somebody who is like really good at what they do. They definitely went to school for this. If this is a lawyer, then obviously they have a lawyer degree. If this is a real estate agent, they have a license. Alright, cool. Here's the advice or a word of wisdom for you, Taurus, for the whole month of November. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Emperor. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Four of Wands, and we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread. So some of you may be shocked or even overwhelmed, and I think that's why this spread is here. To make sure you rest assured, to make sure you understand that they're the real deal, right? We do have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. So in this case, this is something that happens unexpectedly, something that's going to shock you, something that's going to rock your world. And what's going to rock your world is this King of Wands showing up, and they will want to get serious with you very, very fast, right? This is a different deck, by the way, but I use different decks for different spreads, but the message is the same, except for that Tower. The Tower is an addition, right? And the Emperor is also an addition. The Emperor clarifying the King of Wands, it's that same person. If this person is an Aries, it makes total sense. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor often comes through as a future husband or future significant other figure, right? So they're not just the king, they are the Emperor. Alright, the Ace of Pentacles in the middle is a proposal. This is a very serious offer. It doesn't get any serious than that. Right, then there you are, the Hierophant, that is your major arcana card. And I asked again, what is the advice in this case? And the Four of Wands came out. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment or marriage. Okay, Taurus? So the advice is crystal clear. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. You may be shocked. It could be moving too fast for you, but, you know, I think this is a lifetime, like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. This person, even though there will be a kind of, you know, pressuring you a little bit, because I think I already mentioned it during the first spread. The earth signs tend to take time. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's just the way you guys are, right? That's how you operate. But with this person, perhaps you can, you know, move a little faster and, you know, just give them a chance, and it will be all right. If they tell you, let's move in together on like 3 weeks after the first date, you know, they want you. They love you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you, and that's why they're doing it. Okay? Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing November.